Boys and girls, big fat bastards and big fat bastardettes, I'm going to keep this one short, simple, and sweet. Those three things. First of all, it's lovely to have you with me. Second of all, it's lovely for you to have me. Third, I just wanted to play Green Stompy. I wanted to put a bunch of things on the field. I wanted to use Defiler of Vigor here to give them all +1/+1 counters whenever we cast a green permanent spell. I wanted to use Silverback Elder here whenever we cast a creature spell, do one of his very nice abilities. I thought it might be fun to have Augur of Autumn here. I thought it might be nice to activate the Coven ability and not just cast lands off the top. They're not cast! I know they're not cast. Or also cast creature spells. Green is great. Green is good. Thank you, sir. Troll call, Andrea says. I guess we've got him right here. Thank you for the little roll call there. Appreciate having you guys. And I thought maybe it might be nice to have Jugan defends the temple there. Gives us a dork, puts some counters on our creatures, but the Remnant of the Rising Star there gives us a nice sink for our mana. So even if we're kind of top decking later game, we're drawing things like Llanowar Elves. It's not the best top deck, but you know what? We could throw the Llanowar Elf down, use Remnant of the Rising Star if we have to, put as much mana as we need to into that Llanowar Elf. Each mana we put into it after creatures that come into the battlefield, they enter with that many +1/+1 counters. So yeah, I'd like to use this thing too. That's just about it. I mean, we've got like dorks, we've got Pelt Collector because with some counters he gets trample. We got Gala Greeters because this is pretty good. Counters, treasures, life, a lot of things we need. It can make the difference against like fast decks like red. Some more dorking. The hexproof is really nice. I have one Quirion Druid, so that's how many we're using. This guy can get me some cards. It's not bad with 1/1/1 counter on him or some form of +1 power when he uses his own activated ability there, bottom paragraph, and becomes base power and toughness 5/3. Then he'll actually have 6 toughness, right? So he activates his own pact access ability, gives us a card just for him attacking on his own. We've also got Vivien Reid here for the coverage she provides, the extra cards in hand. We've got Kogla, not just because I love him. He comes in, fights, and when he attacks, he can destroy target artifact or enchantment. But since we do have some humans in this deck, we can use his bottom ability. Instant speed, return a human we control to its owner's hand, gains indestructible until end of turn. We don't even have to do that when he needs indestructible. We can just do that. Our humans are Werewolf Pack-Lair, and I think it's Augur, right? Yeah, I thought there was one more. Whatever. Either way, between Augur of Autumn here and the Werewolf Pack-Lair, that's at least 8. I thought I had more, but you know what? Whatever. Is the token? Yeah, okay, it was the token there from Jugan Defends the Temple. But yeah, we can just send that stuff back to our hand. I guess not the token, just to recast it to get more triggers out of Silverback Elder, Defiler of Vigor, and the Great Henge there. So with all that taken care of, we've got the Broken Wings here. For the instant speed coverage that it provides, Shifting Ceratops against blue, and for the haste against planeswalkers, maybe even the trample against chump blocks. I put in Tail Swipe here. I wish that it could deal damage to planeswalkers. We'll see, but there it is. Kraul Harpooner is really nice coverage against flying because he comes in and he can fight target creature with flying and give himself a little power up. And then Unlicensed Hearse for a graveyard hate. Yep, there we go. There it is, boys and girls. Shorter, simpler, sweeter. Oh, by the way, while you guys are here, just wanted to stop by the store really fast. Let you know. Look at that. The benefits of coming to Big Fat MTG stream. He cares. He takes care of his kind. Look at this. Well, yeah. Look at the loading screen. Isn't that awesome? But I got to get my text box out of the way. Yep. So today there's a 10% off on Dominaria United. I really like that because it has a bunch of nice cards. And by the way, today I'm running the Silverback Elder and the Defiler of Vigor. Both of those hail from Dominaria United. So I like the set. I hope you like the set. If you don't, that's fine. Big Fat MTG still loves you. Let's see. We're going to go to this. Explore Ranked. It's got other things I need too, like Joda, Shiv and Devastator. More Rada Drobics wouldn't be that bad either. That zombie that, like, when legendary creatures you control die, you make, like, 2/2 zombie tokens that are a copy of them. So that's pretty nice in the Joda deck. Even if they kill Joda, right, we just get a copy back. I was moving my text box there. That's why the sound cut out for a second. We have nice ramp, but we have ramp into nothing, which is kind of an issue. So I don't know about this one. It just doesn't really end off anywhere good. Fine, I'll keep this. We'll probably get rid of which one? Straight into Elvish Mystic. Okay, nice. He gets his first Dork drop. Very nice on turn 1. We have to wait. We'll probably go Beastcaller first since we drew the land there. This guy just got his Urza's land from yesterday. Very nice. I think that is this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think that might be Jugan. No, I'd like to kill Karn, actually. With 3 loyalty, I'll probably drop Gala Greeters and then swing, right? Because I want to cast Jugan Defense the Temple so that next turn we can cast this guy, but unfortunately this only gets the counter with creature spells. Plus, now that we have him out of the way, Karn makes it so that we can't activate the activated abilities of artifacts we control, and the treasure tokens from Gala Greeters are, in fact, activated abilities. So they kill Quirion Beastcaller, which is annoying. We get a counter on Gala Greeters. Condolence prize. Whatever. What is this crew for? 3? So all they need is 2 more power on the field, and they can do that, which is actually really good for them. We're going to do Gala Greeters into Werewolf Pack later, I think. Do we do Gala Greeters into Werewolf Pack Leader? I think I might have to. The thing is, I want to have a creature spell after Silverback Elder, but we have 2 chances to draw into that. So this. Cavalier of Thorns. Ugh, damn it. Now they're going to crew that thing and they get to kill whatever they want. Right, because it's going to deal 3 damage to any target there. I'm not going to highlight over it. Yeah, I figured they already know anyway. Alright, they killed the Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. We get this guy on the field, which is good. We can get a +1/+1 counter on him, treasure token out of him. Just got to see how they order. So this one resolves first. So wait, who is this one? Hang on, hang on. Who is this one? God damn, why can't it just be easy? God damn it. I wanted one to be 4 toughness, so that way they couldn't kill one. Whatever. Either way, they'll kill one of them. Hopefully not the other. We'll see. We have the silver black, that's what I said. A Silverback Elder blocking the Cavalier of Thorns here with its 7 toughness, so not bad. So in order to get damage, they'll most likely crew the vehicle. Hopefully we can kill it, and they don't take care of our Silverback Elder, because we can destroy target artifact or enchantment on our next creature cast. That's good. Okay, they're basically going to go, like, mana neutral on that one there, because they untap a forest, and they have, like... yeah, that's a lot. Old Growth Troll, okay, that's fine, yeah. They're going to get a lot onto the field. This is going to be quite annoying. Wow, man. Look at freaking all of that. On the freaking city. Jesus Christ, dude. On to the next one we go. They've got a bunch of artifacts. I think it's a pretty easy Broken Wings game here. What do I take out? Actually, we might leave in the Silverback Elders. It might be a Defiler of Vigor. Kogla does attack and destroy target artifact or enchantment, which honestly isn't terrible. So we might take out a second Defiler of Vigor here. Anything else? Maybe -1 of those guys. Yeah, I like the extra artifact and enchantment coverage there. I think we're just about good. Right? I mean, especially seeing the Cityscape Leveler, right? Like... Okay, we can take this. I'll take it any time I get to keep the opening 7 hand. That's great. Let's go. Okay, they get their Llanowar Elves. Very nice. We will get Gala Greeters so that we can start ramping ASAP as possible. Via some treasure tokens, granted. So hopefully Karn doesn't interfere with that. Got a lot of 1/1s on the field there. That's a lot of 1/1s. I would imagine that's Topiary Stomper and Treasure Token, right? Okay, very nice, very good. No attack, of course. But now at least we get to go Defiler of Vigor. Okay, we can't use that treasure token now, so that might mean that we have to... okay, and they destroyed the treasure token straight out. Okay, so we'll go Augur of Autumn. We'll hope to reveal a land card. Treasure token. We see that Paradise Druid is down here, which kind of sucks. Maybe we'll put a +1/+1 counter on him just for now. We can't swing in yet, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. I think that's just no attack. Yeah, because they just block it with two 1/1s, right? And then they still have plenty more 1/1s that their Lovestruck Beasts, which they have tons of, can attack and block. So this is going to be pretty good. They got a nice land there, so yeah, they have 5 capacity for mana here. Each Lovestruck Beast costs 3, thankfully, but they still have 2 mana here for, wow, another Llanowar Elves, so next turn they can cast 2 of them. Alright, but very fortunately we got that on the field, because, wow, if that isn't what we need, and I think with the Defiler of Vigor entering, that'll activate Coven, and we can get this Llanowar Elves off the top. That's probably going to be the, why don't we do the life for now, I think? Since we're probably going to be paying some life to do things. We can't attack or block because they have the Lovestruck Beast, and next turn we'll get all of our things more powerful than their Lovestruck Beasts, so there's no real point in losing those potential killers right now. Alright, they have 4 mana right now. Hopefully we don't see Nissa coming, and we're going to have to beat the crap out of their Planeswalkers really bad. They're looking for an artifact. Maybe it's something like Meteor Golem to kill our Defiler of Vigor, but I'd like to get out a second Defiler of Vigor and just go buck wild on them. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, now seeing the Great Henge, that might be Silverback Elder. As a matter of fact, yes, it's Silverback Elder into Paradise Druid and Werewolf Pack Leader. Can we do that? Only if we get a land. We do have the Llanowar Elves actually helping in there. So we get a really nice land there. That's a beautiful thing, boys and girls. That is beautiful. We pay with loads of life because we can also use Silverback Elder to gain us 4 life on creature casts. We're going to put the counter. Yeah, this is going to be bad. It's going to be as ugly as last game was in their favor. This one's going to be ugly for us. In my favor. Alright. That. Now I want the 2 life. Now I want this. This. Yeah, just that, I guess. We want him for a land, I think. Because now now Topiary Stomper can attack or block. And we will be attacking right at Karn first, I think. Do we do it at Karn? They can block him, but then we just get another Defiler of Vigor down. Is that good? Is that good? Because it does kind of devastate them, right? Yeah, I think we should do that, right? Like, we need to do as much as possible, I think. Do we do with the Defiler of Vigor, though? Because it kind of helps out for next turn. They can get a 2-for-1 trade on it between these two. I don't think that's a good play. Alright, so we kill the Lovestruck Beast here. Gets the bigger thing off the field, and they don't get the benefit of Old Growth Troll. Sorry. We'll kill the Lovestruck Beast there, too. Okay, so we got rid of the Great Henge there. That's very good. They lost their Karn there, too. They're going to get one last artifact. Hopefully we can blast the artifact. Next turn, we'll be able to attack with Werewolf Pack Leader to draw more cards. They're going to get that onto the field, which is certainly annoying, but we are going to blow it up. We get a Power Stone token. It can't be used to cast non-artifact spells. We can actually use it for a Werewolf Pack Leader's ability, though, which is kind of nice. So we're going to start with the Defiler of Vigor here. Do I destroy target artifact or enchantment? But then they just bring it back. But you know what? We need to get it off the field. So we're going to do that. Right off the field. Okay, now we attack with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. All those except maybe you? Yeah, I think I'm good here. Llanowar Elves, nice. Okay, yeah, we can't activate the trample and actually get lethal or anything there, so yeah, that's fine. Let me hold that back, actually. I'm going to pay for this with 2 life. So that way I can hold open the, Damn it, yes! We're going to use this to, yep, do that. Surprised he took that long. I mean, he was going to get his Cityscape Leveler back with the Unearth ability, but it was going to take most of his turn. He had way too many things that he needed to kill, and then that was pretty much it. I think we're good here. I don't know what else to do. Maybe the Unlicensed Hearse. It's not terrible because it gets rid of the what's it called? The Cityscape Leveler coming out of the graveyard. I didn't see Cavalier of Thorns that game. I don't know. Maybe they sideboarded it out. But I'm kind of okay with the Broken Wings. It gets the Great Henge and Cityscape Leveler, which are 2 phenomenal things. And then maybe they have more things in their sideboard that they could get with Karn, you know, that we haven't seen yet. So, oh man, it's a 1-mana hand, and we go well, at least we go second, actually. We get the first draw. But I think I have to get rid of this, because if they kill my Llanowar Elves, I'm completely screwed, right? And I want to keep this, is the thing, because then Llanowar Elves goes right into Paradise, which goes into this, but I want to keep... Okay. 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 Okay, well. That's going to be Quirion Druid first. Damn, they get Old Growth Troll out. Ugh, that sucks. Hopefully they can't fight Quirion Beastcaller, because it'll be our biggest thing if it can stay around for a little bit. Oh my fucking lord, it's textbook. It's textbook for them. Alright, great.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Alright, I mean, that's a good card. I think we have to go Paradise Druid so that we can get a little block on something, maybe. And then, do I attack their Planeswalker there? I think I probably do, right? Because that forces the block. And then we can just put the counters on Paradise Druid. No, actually, it might be no attack there. I think we just freaking lose. I think they just did way too good of a job, though. We would have had to have a perfect start with, like, Llanowar Elf into, you know, something good the next turn ourselves. Yeah, that's probably just about it. Oh my god, fucking 8-minute free. Okay, yeah, good game. Okay, well, they still had Cavalier of Thorns. I don't think the Unlicensed Hearse would be doing really well now, because we'd have to kill it first. Yeah, but we can't do anything again. Oh, he's doing another Storm the Festival. Alright, loser. Yep, good game, very good. Oh man. They just had a perfect, you know, opening from this Llanowar into, whatever, Old Growth, and then Nissa. Like, oh, there was not a lot to do about that. Good game, dude. Wow. Damn. It just sucks that that happens in Game 3, you know? Whatever. At least we took, one of them in there. On to the next one we go. I want to thank everyone for stopping by today. Make sure you hit that like button. Let Big Fat MTG know that he's got your moral support there as he watches green cookie cutter Karn do its thing there. Oh, God. It's getting less cool to watch with every iteration, though. God. Play first. We do go first. Yeah, we'll try it. Okay. Cool. Very good, very good. And Gala Greeters pass turn. I would very much like to draw a forest next turn or the next one because I want to go Jugan defends the temple and then into Silverback Elder. Whatever. We'll just make the treasure token with Gala Greeters. Hopefully they don't bring out a fucking Karn and just mute our treasure token. Please no Karn. Oh, sorry, hit my mic there. Okay, Kiora Behemoth Beckoner. They'll be able to untap that land and cast something for 2. That's really nice. Paradise Druid. Okay, so we actually will get our Defiler onto the... or our Silverback Elder, I think, is probably better first, right? It's not necessarily better first. We might actually go Defiler here, because then we can go into Pelt Collector immediately. Nah. Fuck that. We're going to get the +1/+1 counter on him, actually, just so that I can swing into Kiora here. I want to start pressuring that right away, and they can't block it with Paradise Druid now. It might have been better for me to make the treasure token, but I can still cast Pack Leader and Pelt Collector next turn and do, like, 2 lands out of both of these. Alright, they're going to get some good stuff on the field. Maybe one of them will be an artifact that we can get rid of. I don't know. It's mana value 5 or less. They're probably running the Great Henge, so that's not going to cut it. That's a whiff. They're not pleased with that. Yeah, poor guy. That sucks. That really sucks. Yep, we're going to give you a +1/+1 counter. So you're going to go Forest here, right into you. Yes. And then Pelt Collector. We're going to get the land. Two life. Decline. We don't have any mana to do that with. Okay, decline. And we attack, is it Face or is it Kiora? It's probably Face, right? Although Kiora does draw them cards, I think we're pretty good at this point. Because now we have a flyer in the air threatening lethal on its own. And sure, they can hit the Cavalier of Thorns, but I just have Kogla here to fight that, so they would need 2 Cavaliers of Thorns. And what they got was an old growth troll, so that's probably gonna be it. They got Karn too. They'd better be able to use Karn for something great here, and it looks like they probably need the land. Like, the poor guy does have 2 lands, but he's running a cookie cutter net deck, so we don't give a fuck about him in the whole entire universe.
The ocean surges.
Alright, he's got capacity for 4 mana here. He drops a Zika's Chariot, and then he resigns. There you go. That was compelling, sir. And I mean, why would you show me that you have that? Well, boys and girls, if you know that you're going to resign and it's entirely futile, like you saw this person playing in this situation right here, don't show me that you have stuff like this, because when I see a Zika's Chariot, that tells me that you might have like even better tokens that you want to double. So like, for example, I don't have it, but a blue player now could sub in like a bounce spell so that they just eliminate your tokens from the game by bouncing them. Now I know that my artifact and enchantment removal is going to be even a little more valuable here. Especially since, you know, Karn gets it into their hand, but it only costs 4 and they have ramp spells. So like, I know now that Broken Wings is going to be fantastic against this guy. Whereas before, if he hadn't even dropped Karn there, you know, let alone search for something like this, which tells me, oh god, you got to be at least on the lookouts for, like, don't give me more information that I need, boys and girls, okay? It's a war of information. That's why this guy net decks, though. He doesn't fucking know how to play. He knows how to go to untap GG, fucking control C to copy. Up, okay, now where do I? Up, I press the import button in the Magic Arena client. There you go. I'm playing Magic. Look, I'm getting wins, you guys. I'm good. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. These actual noobs. I swear to God, it's their fucking cookie cutter net decks that are actually propping people up to better than... I can't tell you how many fucking shit players it seems. And that's coming from me, who at least fucks up but has a mind for the game. Like... these people fucking suck sometimes. And in the first game of a best-of-3 series, too. It's not like that's the end of it, my dude. This hand is okay. We need to get to this as fast as possible. We don't have the turn 1 ramp, but, you know, we can give it a shot. It's mildly coherent, which could be better than our next mulligan, so... is that Gala Greeters first? Probably, right? Because we need to ramp into this guy. The more ramp, the better there, kind of. So I would imagine that's... okay, so Karn is going to mute our treasure tokens, but we can still go... Forest, Jugan defends the temple, get that dork, so that would be a capacity for 4 on the field there, sort of, right? And then this forest here would mark the 5th mana for a Defiler here. Okay, they want to get the god. How much does that cost? It costs 6. Okay, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they could have 6 here. So... I think it is Jugan defends the temple, and then we just wait for a later time to hit this thing. Right? Yeah. Now, Karn will kill our treasure token, and we can't really use it anyway, so we might as well get the counter on the Gala Greeters there, and then swing in a card to pressure him, because now they can't -2 him again. They'll have to +1 him. And they don't have anything to +1 on the field right now, so, you know, they can drop the God Pharaoh statue. They can take their whole turn to do that. We'll take our whole turn to cast Broken Wings on it. And we won't wait for them to untap. We will do it on our turn, because I don't want them to use the Tamiyo's safekeeping on that, right? That would be miserable. Okay, they opt for Storm the Festival instead. That's probably Defiler of Vigor then. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, at least they got Kiora, because, yeah, all I saw was Elvish Mystic at first. That would... at least they got Kiora. It is pretty nice.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
I love to make a splash.
Alright, that's pretty good, not gonna lie. Counter again. Yeah, we're going to force them to block with those dorks. We're going after Karn here, too. That forces them. They will block that. Probably with one. Well, I mean, why would it be two? I shouldn't have said that. Yep. Oh, wow, they actually let it go through? Okay, maybe they have another one? I don't know. I couldn't deal lethal to Kiora here, right? So what the hell's the point? I wanted them to block with the dorks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then with Kiora, 9. So they don't have enough to flash this back unless they drop a land. And then they do. Oh, right, because they can use Kiora actually for 10. Okay, so they do have enough to flash back the Storm the Festival. But nevertheless, we will start going off with the Defiler of Vigor. We're going to drop another Defiler of Vigor, and then we're going to drop Werewolf Pack Leader. So we're not going to have, like, too much on the field, you know, but let's see. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things on the field. We will be wider than them. They got a Cavalier of Thorns there. And anything else? Did they... What? Did maybe, like, another enchant... Okay, they got another enchantment on their lands there, possibly. We're going to give them a counter. We want them as big as possible here. This is going to be a beefy boy. We like beefy boys here, is what we do. That's going to be paid for with that. That is a gain 2 life. That is a no from me, dog. Now that is this guy. Paid for with, we could do just 1. Because I'm not going to be attacking with the dork. So we'll, or, kind of my bad there, sorry. Yeah, we will pay the extra in that case. Yes, 1. I like it on him. And we will attack now. We will attack with, this at their face and, this at their face, right? Right? Is that right? Or you know what? We can, because they don't need to block that. Why don't we send this at Kiora and force them to block it? Because now they have to use one of their dorks. I think they want to block that since Kiora is a draw engine. I'm actually very surprised that they let that go through when they could have just blocked it with the 1 Elvish Mystic. It's not trampling. Okay, I mean, they have another one, but it still cost them... I guess it cost them something. Okay, they get a Karn too. Not too scary, because, I don't know what artifact they're going to get right now. Even Meteor Golem doesn't really faze me at this point. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 capacity for mana at this precise second, and they have 4 in their piggy bank, so, I mean, I guess they can get Meteor Golem. Okay, they get Portal to Phyrexia. That actually sucks. Who do we get rid of? Pack Leader, Dork, and Gala Greeter. And of course we can get rid of that with Broken Wings. But we actually need a green permanent card here to be able to get the triggers out of these boys. So we actually need a big draw here, which really sucks. Wow! We actually got the fat draw that we needed, boys and girls. Holy crap. Beautiful. Yes, take action. We will pay, yeah, 1. Sorry. Okay, got this. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we could actually use the Broken Wings there if we need to. And we swing in, bigly. Now, these guys have Trample, so we're looking like that's lethal. Unless they have something incredible here. Oh, bless his heart. He's actually trying. Okay. Not bad. Wonder if that was a forced win, but happy to take a series there. Okay. Good game. Oh. Wow, he dropped the Portal to Phyrexia. Oh, and that would have destroyed us if we hadn't just loaded up the field with freaking Defilers. Oh, man. Dude, double Defiler. Great stuff. And thank God, we actually got blessed with that top deck at the end. I mean, I guess the odds were in our favor. We just needed any green permanent card, but damn, we got it. Oh, yes. Yes. Happy to take that one 2-0. All right. We're up against Fupa King. Let's go. He's got a pet there. I want to click on it. Oh, man, I blew into my mic pretty hard there. Did you like that? Okay, that's probably a mulligan with no mid-step in between like 2 and 5 mana plays there. Yeah, probably a... Yep, we'll keep 6 there. We'll get rid of one of the fat boys. Gigantha the Wellspring. I don't really know what the hell that goes into. Maybe we'll drop the Defiler. Maybe they have like Artifacts Enchantment. Who the hell knows? Somebody probably knows. I should probably know by now. Okay, we'll do that. I think that's Pelt Collector. The only argument against Pelt Collector is holding it up for after this, just to add into this. Okay. Is that this one? No, this pays off into 4 mana next turn. That's not enough, so we drop this guy. We will attack, because there's no way they never block with Lotus Cobra. Okay, a white mana. And they get the Dryad of the Elysian Grove, so now all their lands are all basic land types, which is really nice. So yeah, oh wow, now they get the Leyline Binding like that. Okay, that's annoying, but that's a great play. Really good stuff there. If we can get fortunate enough to get this guy to last for a turn on the battlefield, we can destroy those things. Now, surely they're running freaking 4 of them. Since we can't really get through this one, even if Pelt Collector becomes a 3-3, that's going to be Paradise Druid. No attack, pass turn. Yeah, so we need this guy to go down onto the field and live. That's going to be a tall order, but at least they're not playing like a lot of draw spells here. I just really don't want... Please don't draw lots of cards. Alright, that'll draw you 1 card. That's good. Please don't have too much more to do. Alright, we actually got Vivien Reid there. Instead of having this guy wait around a turn, I kind of like... Do we have Vivien Reid come in and blow this up? Because this isn't too big, is the thing. I might want Silverback Elder here. No attack. Yes, no attack. There you go. So next turn... Gosh, we need that Silverback Elder to survive. Oh, wow. Now I have to kill freaking Felidar Retreat. They're going to put +1/+1 counters on all their creatures? Oh, God. This is terrible. At least they can't attack. Thank the good heavens. Okay, so we could do Defiler of Vigor, I guess, and really start putting pressure on them. We're going to have to destroy target artifact and enchantment. It's going to have to be Felidar Retreat right now. And then we can go after Leyline. And do we attack? We might as well hold back. I don't want to give them the Silverback Elder, because they do have some pretty easy... I mean, just these two, they would double block it, and then it gets destroyed, and it's a 1-for-1, and that sucks. No way in hell that we're doing that. So at least all they have in their hand is this, which isn't really going to do too much from what I see on the field. So that's beautiful. Let's start with, yeah, this is going to be really bad for this guy. Let's start with this. And then we'll get this one next. It's an enchantment, so that blows up. Yep. Yeah, that Silverback Elder, man, that thing is freaking insane. Holy crap, I love this card. Damn. Do we need anything against them? Like, Tail Swipe might be good to get rid of the Lotus Cobras. Do they have any, like, blue nonsense? No, they have, like, Leyline Binding in this. We're gonna have to have Artifact and Enchantment Destruction, so these three as well. Big Stompy, yes. Oh, Rusty, dude, I freaking love that thing so much. I swear to you, man. This is not bad because it fights anything and it destroys artifacts and enchantment. The problem is if we can get to it or not. I think we have to try to get to it. Jugan, it is ramp. Maybe I take out one Augur. Maybe I take out like the Topiary Stompers. How much do I have here? What's my stats at? 60 freaking 2 cards. I'll take out another one of these, and I'm mentally exhausted. That was too stressful. I can't handle it. I always know what to take in. It's no problem. I love welcoming in new cards. I love my cards. but it's so hard to say goodbye. I mean, we do have turn 1 Llanowar. We have this. We have the Broken Wings to deal with their freaking bullshit. I mean, we can try it. We need to draw into, like, an actual big thing to do. We did take a few of those out of the deck here, but we do have turn 1 Llanowar Elves into, like, stuff that we can actually do here. Are there any sources of red on the field right now? Okay, so, I mean, they do have white. I'm thinking wipes. That's what I'm thinking. Do we get this cooking, or do we do Gala Greeters? I don't mind Gala Greeters, because I might want to see them get a little bigger, you know? Why don't we just attack with Llanowar, and then wait for Pelt Collector? Please don't wipe. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Well, now that their lands are all mana types, shit! I wanted to preempt the Leyline Binding, with Broken Wings here. I think we're gonna destroy that. Right? I think that's what we have to do here. So let's play Pelt Collector and see if they respond at instant speed. I think that's a treasure token so that we can do more next turn. I think we have to hit this right now. Because it makes it extremely easy for them to hit their Leyline Binding. Yeah, so they have... I guess they have 4 land types. It's not too much easier to hit it, to be honest. But nevertheless, we will swing in. I wonder if I was trigger happy there. I'm kind of okay with that, especially since Leyline Binding doesn't hit too much right now. It can hit more when these guys have counters. I would assume they're debating a wipe. Okay, well, we are going to start Jugan defends the temple cooking then. There it is. We get the +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters. And we swing for 3 whole entire damage. I don't want to add more to a wipe, because if they do wipe, we're still looking really bad with only this in the hand. They haven't even dropped a Lotus Cobra. Like, the alarm bells have to be ringing, yeah. But yeah, we need to draw into like a good spell now. The Silverback Elder is of course the best. I mean, at this point, I'll even take Kogla. Them flashing that in. I mean, that's annoying that they took that. But if they're that worried about that creature, they don't have a wipe, right? Like if they did that, yeah, okay. I mean, they didn't even have to do that, but now that confirms it at least. Whatever. Okay. So that's probably Gala Greeters into this guy, I would assume. They have tons of mana is the problem. They can only use this for, like abilities or whatever, but still, it's looking pretty good for them. Get this cooking some more. Unfortunately, we can't attack. Okay, they searched their library for the basic land card there at the end of our turn. I'm not sure what information we could have given them that would have changed their thing there. I don't know what type of weird mana costs are in their hand, but they've got, like, really nice lands on the field right now, so. Ah, damn. Alright, well, they tapped out for that, but, they can also get a land onto the battlefield. Which is kind of nice for them. I think it'll be their first land, right? So they'll just get the life. Yeah, not the mana, so they can't at least continue having a freaking Omnath turn. That's kind of amazing that we got that there. We're going to put that on this, and probably you. So that this one will be 5/5 this turn after Defiler of Vigor, so that's nice. We will attack with that one. Only that one. Yeah. Okay, they actually block that. Wow. Okay, Pelt Collector gets another counter there, because whenever a creature dies, if that creature's power was greater than Pelt Collector's, put a +1/+1 counter on Pelt Collector, in addition to them entering the battlefield. Also on the way out, too. Pelt Collector. Wow, this probably does something. They can cast that as long as it remains exiled. So they kind of whiff there, which is pretty lucky for us, because we're about to go smashy on their face. Yep. With life, actually, so that we have 1 extra mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I was pressing spacebar. I was like, why the hell isn't this working? Do I really need to... Yes. Okay, really good at this game, guys. Bounce pad. And we'll attack with 1, 2... I think that's all for right now, right? No Pelt Collector. He also has Trample, too. That's kind of nice. Alright, so hopefully they don't just completely obliterate everything on the field. This is, of course, acceptable for a wipe. They get... What is that? What is it? It's Evolving Wild? Oh, this gives them an extra land drop each turn. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, but... Oh, wow! He's pissed. He's gotta be fucking pissed. But he gets another land in, so this does something, right? Wow, what a forced loss for him. Wow. Wow. Portal to Phyrexia. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Kind of sucks to lose them, but we still have 5 modified creatures, so this still gets big bonus. Okay. And we, swing. And I was fast-moving to combat, too. So, I mean, I don't blame him. Honestly, I should... Dude, did you guys see... Take a look at this. This poor guy here. It actually feels bad. I mean, he's playing on this, so fuck him. Cookie cutter, net decker, no skill, no brain. But, take a look at this. Valakut Expiration here. Or however you're supposed to read words and so that they sound right. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of your library. So that's what he was doing there. That's why I kept looking at those cards, and then until end of turn you can play those things that are exiled, whatever. Dude, he drew into nothing but freaking lands there. Oh, the poor... He didn't get any of his freaking this, or more... He had this in his hand, I guess, you know, but Jesus Christ. Fuck him, too, you know. Happy to have him be as miserable as he makes people, like, all the time. And he takes fucking Omnath turns, so you have to sit there and be miserable for a while. You know, absolutely no sympathy. But, you know, we can look and realize that the poor guy did get screwed, but fuck him. Cool. Okay, do I have... How many of those? Did that go into Vault Progress? I don't think so. Oh, yes, that happened to an Omnath player. Dude, he got 2-0'd. Oh, yes. The only thing I could have done different in that game is I could have taken longer in my turns. Just to really stick it to the Omnath player. I mean, if you've played Omnath, you know. And if you don't know, first of all, ignorance is bliss, okay? So enjoy it. But cover your fingers and go la 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 so you can't hear me say it. It's just their turns take freaking forever. They keep dropping lands. They keep getting more, like, mana, damage, whatever. They keep exiling your shit. It's just annoying. Good deck. It's a good deck. Top deck Defiler for the... Yeah, dude. Oh, that was... Yeah, what a freaking top deck. And as a matter of fact, Eidolon here, it looks like my reputation preceded me. Wow. This dude knows. This dude is absolutely well aware. He's like, oh, shit. Big fat MTG? Oh, my God. Isn't that my sister's and my favorite YouTuber? Yeah, it is. How is she, by the way? How's she doing? Wow. Let's see. Mulligan. That was a... Okay. Alright, I get it. It's a forced loss. Yeah, keep 5, sure. We'll get rid of, this, and probably... Yeah, I don't think we can keep the Great Henge there, and probably that. Hope for the best there. He knew Rusty. I don't... He's playing? What? Okay. I thought he would just double concede and be gone. Okay, all right. Just taking a good look at Quirion Beastcaller. I would not mind if he started exhausting his kill spells on it. Okay, yeah, that's not one that could kill Silverback Elder. I want him to exhaust kill spells that could also kill this. All right, dumbass, are you attacking? It's really not that hard. The answer is probably yes. Well, what does green have with haste that's going to that this is going to block? And that would be like a 1/1 so that this could effectively block it. Like, oh, what kind of genius are you here? That's probably... Is that Topiary Stomper? Yeah, I think it is. It could be Gala Greeters into... I don't know if that's a good play. Yeah, it's probably a weak play. We should do the confirmed thing there. Really shouldn't have even thought of not doing that. Tireless Tracker. Wow. Okay. Wow, I wonder if we'll see, like, red for a Soul of Windgracer. Okay, that... And this dude. Hopefully he sticks around, because I would love to get more lands into play with his ability there. If we drop Boseiju next turn as a land, and then also, if Silverback Elder stays around, and we can go Gala Greeters, and then look for a land and put it on the battlefield, right? That's 7 lands for Topiary Stomper to attack. And block! Ooh, this is one of those new things from the Explorer Anthology. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, but we can get a lot of things here, which is actually really nice. We're going to start with Gala Greeters for maximum nice stuff. Look at the top land. Yep, we're going to get that. What's this? A clue token. Oh, we can deny them a card draw? And they can't do it, too. They don't have the mana for it. Yeah! Although, maybe I should have killed that, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. So we'll do that. Yep, we attack. That's a good attack. Now, we don't have anything else behind it. Unfortunately, empty-handed. The Werewolf Pack Leader can help with that. Next turn. Yeah, he just took a look at Werewolf Pack Leader, too. Okay, he got land off top. Now he has Paradise Druid there. Great stuff for him. Elder Gargaroth, that sucks. Major suck. We do get to go Paradise Druid and do something about it, though. Well, at least about the... yeah, that Elder Gargaroth honestly really sucks right now. Destroy... Yep. Destroy you. You get the counter. We have more than enough to play everything we need to here. Do we attack with Werewolf Pack Leader? We might need to here. Yeah, I think we might need to. Yeah, let's attack with these two. I think I need the card. Actually, that's not bad, because that'll have us casting creatures off the top of library. That might actually be extremely good. I think he should have blocked the Pack Leader, because it gives us repeatable cards, you know? What do we do here? Let's start by destroying target artifact. Let's deny him another card. Oh, let's hope that we can cast something off the top here. Okay, it's a forest. That's not the greatest. We tap treasure token. At least we can play it, though, so that is kind of the greatest. This. Oh, we see Defiler of Vigor on top. We're going to keep that. We're going to gain 4 life, not get the lands. Finally, another 2 life. There you go. Yeah, Defiler of Vigor. That's our ticket to getting around this thing, which is a bit of a hiccup at the moment. Fucking Liliana. Well, at least it makes me sacrifice 2 creatures, which really isn't that bad. Yeah, so they figure it's not worth, because then we both have to sacrifice the creatures. Alright, yeah, this guy's life is probably just about over right now. Start with this. Because I like the Pelt Collector. I want to play that. We can get it for free onto the field here. Gala Greeters next. We'll keep that. Yep. Yep, because it lets us see... I love that Augur of Autumn there in combination with the... Hang on, let me just bring it back. No, because I won, but I just want your data to be junk. Fuck you. I did have fun, but fuck you. You don't give a shit about me. And you made sure I knew it in Magic 30. But yeah, I love that, like, in the combination of Augur of Autumn here, letting us look at the top, and, where is it? Silverback Elder here, because, right, because we get a more informed decision, and if it's a dud on the top, like maybe we already have our land play for the turn and a forest is on top, we can just use the look at the top 5 cards, right? Because we get a land onto the field, and we get a shuffle. That's so good. I love how much, I guess you would call it like control over the top that we have there, or at least the ability to play around with it. And then we had the Werewolf Pack Leaders who were going to draw us cards after we attacked. That's so good. I was in the mood for this green Stompy. Nice. Happy to get some nice games in with it. Yes. I wonder how bad the decision to destroy his clue tokens were on him. It didn't seem like it was too bad. I think that's more of a, like, bad for him over the long term, right? Because he still has more plays in his hand, but, you know, he also can't pay those 2 mana to draw more cards, you know? Like, I think that might have been paying off over time. I just wonder how bad it was in the moment, and I'll never know. We're up against... However you say that name, you always say it. I don't know how to... I'm a freaking Amerifat, man. I don't know how to do that. Alright. 1 land. Cool. Keep counters. Oh, right. When they sacrifice that shit, it puts count... Oh, shit. Okay, then, yeah, they probably would have wanted to do that. Yeah. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Yeah, dude. Yep, you're absolutely right there. Do we get rid of Boseiju or a forest? Probably a forest, just to keep the options a little open. Probably also get rid of a Llanowar there. That was a toughie. Oh, this guy's got the breakfast cereal one. And we get hit with the freaking turn 1 Thoughtseize. Welcome to Explore. You thought you were going to play? Oh, yo, boys, by the way, like, just on the subject of Black pissing me the fuck off to the point where, like, I'm... like, switching my focus to Historic Brawl from Explorer. Like, I don't know how real this is, or like, if it's really happening, but it looks like the spoilers are coming out for Phyrexia All Will Be One. And, you know, yeah, oh, the Planeswalkers, that's cool. You know, some of us have the criticism, probably a lot of us, that Elish Norn is, like, you know, in 6, different styles or 5 or whatever, and that's not even including foils. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a thing too. But I saw that Phyrexian Obliterator is slated to be released in this. And I don't know how true that is. I don't remember where I saw this particular spoiler. But nevertheless, Phyrexian, because if that's just like a normal release, pretty much everything from those releases outside of banned cards, and we know how they are with banned cards. Hang on, I just have to... I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. But yeah, so consider that, like, they just got buffed with things like Liliana of the Veil and Shieldred. It looks like the new set is going to have Phyrexian Obliterator. So unless that is released with, like, the notes that, oh, yeah, you know, it's not actually going into Explorer. It's basically just for, like, basically just an alternate art for, like, Historic who has Phyrexian Obliterator, right? Because as of right now, what was it printed in, like, New Phyrexia? Maybe some, like, random, Eternal stupid set. I don't fucking know. I quit the game back in, like, 2012 when, there were still, like, 4 core sets coming out, and maybe some, like, dual decks just started to get their own symbols or whatever. It wasn't, like, 80 releases a year. But yeah, if Phyrexian Obliterator is in Standard, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Because, like, these stupid monkey motherfuckers, think that, like, Liliana needs Phyrexian Obliterator follow-up. Like, these are both enchantments, so if we get fortunate enough to attack with Kogla here, he can destroy them. Yeah, they've been destroying freaking everything so far. That's probably... Let me take a look at the hand here. What exactly is going on? Yeah, exactly, Rusty. So the thing that I'm looking at there is Shieldred punishes you for, like, getting anything done. Or just for playing. Invoke Despair, like, it's very good, but it's fucking insanely powerful. There's a reason that in particular Invoke is seeing, like, an outsized amount of the play. I guess the white Invoke Justice is seeing some play, but yeah, Invoke Despair by far. And Liliana is absolutely ridiculous, because remember, if somebody makes you discard a card, they're effectively destroying that card. Right? It's going into your graveyard. You can't use it anymore unless you have graveyard techs in your deck. So, like, that's the thing. And then they feel like Obliterator also, so then, like, you have to sacrifice all your... So they want people. Think about this. Think about this, okay? Think about paper players, okay? Think about how, like, it involves things like putting gas into your car. Let me just do that, and we'll tap out for him. Like... Friday Night Magic, so you worked all week, right? They want you to go spend your time and resource to go play up against fucking that. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Removal, turn 3 Liliana, destroying whatever you did. Turn 4 Obliterator. Just if you had anything, it's all gone. Like, that's what they want? Isn't Standard the most new player-friendly format just because it has the least number of cards for people to, like, memorize and stuff? It's a lot easier to get rid of that, to get familiar with that format than, right? Than, like, Explorer or whatever, maybe Pioneer, whatever it's called in a paper. Like, that's the new player experience that these these just blinded by greed, just, like, turbo Mr. Krabs. Like, if Mr. Krabs didn't ultimately have a conscience, that would be who's, like, in charge at Wizards of the Coast here. These people, they're not sending their best, okay? Let's just put it that way, all right? They are not sending their brightest. I don't even know what to do about this game, honestly. Let me see. I don't even know. Maybe freaking Tail Swipe. Maybe we get rid of one of these. I kind of like maybe one of those minus one of these. Get rid of a little bit on the high end there. And not just new players though. That's what they want, like, all of us to do. Like, who does that? Like, why do you even get the cards? You're just gonna discard them all. You're gonna have them all destroyed in your graveyard, and then you're gonna sacrifice anything. Why even bother? That's wild. And like, the reason that I say this shit is because, like, it might come as a surprise, but like, I really do like this game. Like, that's why I get pissed off about these fucking lower than whale shit, just scumbag garbage cans. Just peeing all over this game. They've got to be Grixis players. It's because those are like the colors that are getting like the most love. I guess though, mono white humans, but like, come on. Haughty Jin in standard, Rakdos in standard, Black in standard. Dude, it's a 1/1 dork. Alright, Scavenging Ooze, very nice. We do have something in there for them to immediately profit off of that. That's really good because now that thing blocks our Werewolf Pack Leader, although not for long. Now that we get that counter and we don't really have anything else to do here, we go Tail Swipe in our main phase. This onto this. So it gets +1/+1 too because we casted it now. Not bad to get rid of the Scavenging Ooze that way. Now we swing with 6 or more power and we get a card. That's good. I think we have to play that Llanowar Elf. As much as I want to hold it to use after these guys, that's actually our 5th man on the field right now. We hope that with the counter, the Werewolf Pack Leader is a very attractive target for removal, which, of course, yes, isn't happening now. Okay, we got a Forest there. That's pretty good. So we can do this and give him a counter, I think, right? Yeah. Wow. Wow, dude. Okay. I honestly think I'm good. I wish I saw more artifacts and enchantments so I could sub in Broken Wings. Kind of happy that we got a nice little hit with Tail Swipe there. We didn't need it to activate Pack Tactics, but we almost did. Would have been even cuter if it was the 6th total power on that Werewolf swing. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is reasonable. We do go 2nd, and we don't have turn 1 Llanowar Elves, but we can't have freaking everything. Except if you're black. Black can have everything. I mean the color in Magic the Gathering, not the color on people's skin. I like this dude's sleeves though. I think those are fun. There's a Galta one too, actually. The dinosaur, the big fat dinosaur girl. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. This guy dropped that. That's good. Do we go Pack Leader? Because we can't get the I think we do this one. Right, because now they can't play off the top. We attack. We get some value with it before they destroy it there. Destroy target creature, planeswalker, that's green or white. You gain 1 life. So obviously they have their pick. Okay, so they'll wait with instant speed to see what to do here. We are dropping Augur of Autumn. Which is also a good thing for them to do. We will put the treasure counter right at... No, you know what? Tap treasure token just in case they destroy Gala Greeters. We see that. So we have to drop that from our hand. Fine. Do we get the Llanowar down? I'd say we do. We'll give the Gala Greeters the +1/+1 counter to make it more desirable over Werewolf Pack Leader, who can draw us cards repeatedly for as long as he lives. We get the card right now, which is beautiful. They let us attack. Genius. That's why he net decks. I saw you there. I saw you there. You're playing it cool, but I saw you hesitate there. Okay. So Augur of Autumn, that's I mean, the fact that they played that is pretty comforting, right? Because they wouldn't play it if they had a wipe coming up. So yeah, that's we'll take it. What do? We might as well drop Lair of the Hydra and use the treasure to pay for. Or do we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we can actually do this. He conceded to it last time. It's going to be even worse now. Oh, yes. All right, it's not the end of the world for him. But we do get a nice fat swing here. That is 9 damage. So they might want to consider blocking. And we do get the card from the pack leader, which they do not have a good block on it. Are they taking it? Oh, okay, now it's declare blockers. Okay. We'll see if they top deck the wipe. I assume they would have used it last. Oh, yeah, they definitely don't have it. All right, will they top deck it? Drum roll, please. Oh, wow. I didn't even have time to ask for a drum roll. Wow. I should have asked for it sooner. I knew exactly what that was. Oh, God. Platinum tier. But the thing is, once I get to Diamond, I'm going to want to play Historic Brawl for the rest of the month. I've seen the meta, boys and girls. I have seen the top of the mountain, and let me tell you, it is overrated. It becomes less of a game and more of a grind in statistics. Okay, so I have to keep reminding myself. Concede. Concede. It doesn't matter how good you're doing. Concede. This guy's got it. Hopefully this guy isn't playing Liliana here. Just hope. Come on, buddy. You got this. You got this. No Liliana. And also, don't just auto-concede on me, please. Pretty please. I'll do that for you, but not right away. I would like to see what's going on before I concede to you. He's taking a long-ass time. I feel like he might concede. Yeah, sorry, but as we just saw, I'm approaching Diamond rank, and yeah, it's just the meta becomes ever increasingly more what's it called, homogenous, as you go up there in rank. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I'll get to like Diamond like maybe at like the 24th, so you know I can spend the rest of the month in Historic Brawl, no problem, you know. I don't have that many Historic Brawl decks though. I think I have like 4 right now, and I'm working on a Tovolar one, the Werewolf guy, which should be put together at a decent amount when I do my next pack opening, which will probably be after the seasons reset. It's at the end of this month, right? Not the beginning of next month. So it'll probably be the December 31st stream. Do we keep this? They go first. All we have is Gala Greeters into this. It's not horrible, though. Let's try it. Oh, we're up against possibly Omnath. Non-creature, non-land. Well, there goes Jugan, unfortunately. That was actually going to be pretty good, because that would, right, Jugan, Chapter 1, puts the up 1/1 human monk dork into play, which does trigger this. So we did really want that for the treasure token out of Gala Greeters. But, wow, okay, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do it. There it is. Okay, got it. The guy saw my whole hand here. He was like, what the hell is that idiot doing? Alright. We do get Augur of Autumn down at least. I mean, so we get a, what do we do? We get a +1/+1 counter on this guy probably, right? Because, no, treasure token. Sorry, just realized that this was going to be my 4th mana. For some reason, I thought I had 4 on the field. I was like, I don't really need it. Yes, I do. I do really need it. That would have been very silly if I hadn't chose that. Okay, I mean, we have 3 5-mana plays, so take one of them, fucking scumbag. Alright, they got the clue token there. Okay, they'll go grab a land. Let's see, are we... Let's see, okay, so it's... Oh, it's Jund. Okay, okay, so we were missing a color there. So I wonder if this one, it probably has Soul of Windgrace. Jesus, they have all those clue tokens. That's going to be a fat, tireless tracker. But if we can keep these guys on the field, that's going to be really nice because we can also gain 4 life and abate a lot of the damage that this would do. Oh, they killed my token. That sucks. So it'd be very nice if we got a land off of the top here. Yes, because now we have one in reserve in our hand. That is a beautiful thing, boys and girls. I think we do play the pack leader here. Right, and then do we attack with Augur? I think so, right? Or does this have Menace? Yeah, so no attacks. We might as well be able to block this. Let's take a look. Okay, I just gotta hope and pray that the Silverback Elders stick around. And to be honest, I think we're gonna go Defile. Do we go Defiler of Vigor first? Might have to be Defiler of Vigor first. As we're gonna have to, although at this point, maybe the Silverback Elder, I don't know, it gains us the life. It might actually get the block on this, whereas I don't know if Defiler of Vigor will. Right, because they would have to pump this up to let's say 7, right? And if they could do, it would take their whole turn in order to get around this guy. I think it has to be this guy. Yeah, I think so. No attacks. Please let my Silverback Elder live. Oh, I want the monkey. Oh no, that's bad. That sucks. Okay, I mean we get a land off the top. That's something, right? It's something. No attacks once again. Yeah, they're really going for this one, but we can block it. It doesn't have trample, so we can block it with the Augur of Autumn. And we don't really need one, but we do have a replacement here on the top of the library. Hopefully they can't get their tracker here up to a bunch of mana. Or a bunch of power. If they attack with it, we're blocking with Augur of Autumn and playing it freaking safe. Like, no way in hell am I risking that guy. We super duper need this on the field. Now, if we get a land off of the top of our library, which would require the Augur of Autumn living, they're definitely thinking, I wonder if they can attack through with Tireless Tracker. You'd think they would have done it right by now, right? Because right now we have the good block on it. And it's super close, but judging by the amount of time they're taking, it's enough. They just took a whole rope there. They are thinking. My dude is, wow. Is the game... Is my Wi-Fi... I gotta, like, look at this. Is everything good here? Is it me? Look at that. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not showing the orange rope for me like across. So what the hell is going on here? Is this some sort of weird arena bug? Like, is that just it, or is some sort of freaking application error there? Just that's it. That's too bad. I think the only thing we had here was Defiler of Vigor. Use this to gain 4 life, so that way we could probably take a swing from this. And then just start loading up the field from there, kind of hoping that we can play more than they can put on the field. The game's probably over. I'm just quickly commenting. Like, that's why I love Augur of Autumn so much, because if we have Coven, it can really help us snowball. But it's not necessarily just win more, where like we have to be in a good position to have a great, super unstoppable one. You know, like it can really get us those key like lands off the top of the library or whatever. Like, it's actually good stuff. Gosh, I love that card a lot. All right, yeah, this looks like it's I don't know what the hell happened there, and as a matter of fact, I just hit concede. So maybe that tells me. I mean, my YouTube stuff looks good here. I wonder if the stream will have a fat hole in it, like, and it just skips ahead like a couple of minutes or some shit. But yeah, I'm just restarting the application now because seeing that there. So black screen. Thank you for sticking with Big Fat MTG here. Asks whatever just happened, but you'll be seeing the application in a moment. It'll be loading up. That's okay. That's too bad. We were having a nice little contest there. Okay, well, all right. You know what? At least when I reload the application, do you guys still get the gathering local files thing to like take a long time? You know, like instead of 1 second, like 5 to 10 minutes. It just sits there on each percent for, oh, it's so annoying. I've had that happen like at the beginning of a stream, like I think once or twice, and I start the application like 10 minutes before the stream just to make sure that there's no like surprise update that's going to take a while, you know. And like I have had that happen. Also, it's waiting for opponent again? Okay, something happened. Yeah, something ain't right with this because it's trying to reconnect to that game and something about that session instance, I don't know the right words that people who are smarter than me do. So wow, okay, that's, and it's not going to have an upper time limit. Like, how long could I sit here waiting for opponent? I don't want to find. I'm curious, but I don't want to find out. But like, what the hell? Because I couldn't even stop in the main menu, right? It was just that, and we already spent so long in the game waiting for opponent. So that's really cool that it's doing this. Hi, Rich. Hey, little shit. How you doing? I love you. Reggie, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get you a nice suit and a nice tie. Oh, no, not too nice, because you're gonna getting dressed up for your interview at Wizards of the Coast is what you're gonna be doing, and I actually have you scheduled for an interview, and you're gonna be the chief manager of the game's health, and all you have to do is sit there and make sure that the store is working for the game, okay? And you don't actually have to make sure that the game itself, where the peasants enjoy their time, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is just make sure that we can take their freaking money and then give them as little of a viable product as possible. Just enough of a product so that we can't be taken to court over how little and how mismanaged our product is. That's all I need you to do. Can you do that? You think you could do that for me? I think you're overqualified. Okay. Well, we are here, so that's good. Okay, that was weird. But thank you for waiting with me there. By the way, just once again, that was my dog I was talking to. I have him scheduled for an interview with Wizards of the Coast because turns out they just have a whole bunch of monkeys over there just running around throwing wrenches and feces at stuff, and I thought that my dog might actually improve the health of the game over the whatever they have employed there. Okay, we're up against Steak Monster. Cool. Yeah, it's a keepable hand. We go first. We get Llanowar into Topiary. That's good, right? Yes, please. There it is. The application just started, so it's going to take a second to a kind of a hiccup on low frames, but I promise we got this. That's a nice one right there, another forest, because, yeah, the Topiary Stomper does a nice job at 3 mana and bringing a land onto the field, and then it reduces the cost of the Great Henge down to 5 there. That's super nice, because if they tap out here, yeah, we can get the Great Henge down, which is actually super good. Yep, that's right. That connives. That's annoying. But I mean, at least we're getting just about as good of a start as we could ever get. Hopefully, they don't just straight destroy target artifact. Yep, we can't do anything else. Yep, so just pass turn. We do have 4 lands on the field. We are a ways off from this Topiary Stomper, but we actually have 5, 6 in hand, and Topiary Stomper brings down the 7th. Should the Topiary Stomper resolve? We don't know that yet. Now we most likely do. And they have 2 Ledger Shredders. It's still very good. Okay. We will be casting 2 spells this turn. I don't see how we couldn't, though. We might as well have this one come in first to power up Pelt Collector. I think this is going to work. Let's see. And then Topiary Stomper could give it another counter after. Oh, right, because it gets the counter after it comes in. All right, fine. This. And we'll cast the last Topiary Stomper, because we have the 3 mana here. That'll be the 6th land, which is pretty awesome. Wow, that was actually pretty good. And now we can attack with those 2. That's actually good. We just did 8 damage in there. Now, their Ledger Shredder is a 3/5 right now. But as of right now, we only have this one spell. Unfortunately, it's not a creature, so it won't trigger the Great Henge, because that's only whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under our control. We get the counter and draw. But nevertheless, you know, it's something. Damn, we actually got 7 lands on the field pretty quickly there. I think I'm only running 3 Topiary Stompers, too. Alright, they Lightning Axe one of the 5s, that's pretty good. But now Pelt Collector gets an extra counter, so he's just a 5/5 instead. He doesn't have Vigilance, though. He has Trample. The Vigilance doesn't really matter, because it's not like Topiary Stomper is going to block a flyer. It looks. What is that? Is that? Are they recasting that from their graveyard or something? You're probably going to kill Pelt Collector now, I would assume. Wow, they had to discard. What'd they discard there? Okay, we see Phoenix. Okay, good to know. We start with this thing, right? Yes. Hope and pray that this gets ugly. We do this. So they get their connives. Take a good look at their graveyard. We're just really checking for these or like flashbacks or something. Wow, that's what we're looking for. Okay, whatever. Okay. Wow, Vivien Reid. Okay, and we attack with, I guess neither, because, yeah. Or we could just attack with both. Yeah, let's just attack with both, and they can get the block on the 4/4 and then take 5 damage, and then really have to consider attacking. Very nice. And that would be... Okay, now here's the only real question. Do I put Shifting Ceratops in? Because, I mean, we're probably putting in Unlicensed Hearse against the Arclight Phoenix. That one probably goes without saying. I think we could probably take out, like, Kogla. We could probably take out some higher end. I kind of like 3 Defilers. Maybe we could have, like, 2 Silverback Elders. It might be good though. The Silverback Elder, it might be good. The Defiler's also good. Because you know the what do they call it? The Ledger Shredders are gonna get more powerful each turn, so it might be nice to have like 3 of these guys. Vivien Reid does come in and destroy target creature with flying. So maybe even though the Topiary Stompers did really nice there, maybe that has to go. Jugan, it's okay. And then, but I need the freaking Shifting Ceratops, don't it? Do I? It has protection from blue, but it gets destroyed by all their red stuff is the thing. I don't know if I need it. In that case, if I'm going to play that, I'm going to take out Vivien Reid and one of those. Because if Vivien Reid's going to come in and most likely destroy target creature with flying, well, Shifting Ceratops could give himself reach. Vivien Reid isn't going to be too well protected against all their flyers either. Yeah, we can take this. Yeah, good call waiting till the end step. You never know when I could drop Llanowar Elves main phase 2, and that changes everything. Is that Gala Greeters? I would say it's probably... you know what? Werewolf Pack Leader might be better, because I think I might want to keep Werewolf Pack Leader alive long... Or Gala Greeters alive longer, sorry. For the treasure tokens. Especially since, I mean, if we don't draw land in this next turn, right, I'm going to start to feel a little tight on it. So yeah, knowing that whatever we were going to play was probably going to die there, right? Pretty easy call there to make. Okay, that makes it a little less tight on lands. That's nice. What do we do? Is it Jugan defends the temple, or is it Gala Greeters? It could even be Quirion Beastcaller. Because they might want to kill anything we put in. Gala Greeters, I think, is extremely good once it's still the treasure tokens. Wow, that's an instant. They didn't even wait for our turn. They wanted to connive Ledger Shredder now. Okay, let's take a look at their graveyard. We do see an Arclight Phoenix, and we don't have our, what's it called yet? Unlicensed Hearse. But nevertheless, I think we go Gala Greeters into Werewolf here. I think we're going to make the treasure token here. Do we? I think so. Because if I can draw land and have Werewolf Pack Leader live, I might be able to get the Great Henge down. They're looking like they're going to... Oh, they're definitely going to cast 3 spells this turn. So they will have an Arclight Phoenix in the air, swinging along with most likely Ledger Shredder here. Wow, they didn't get the 3rd spell. Holy crap, that's huge. That's wild. That's probably Shifting Ceratops, treasure token, don't attack with it, right? So then now, and we're going to hold it for defense now too. No attack, just pass turn there. So nice reach blocker for a Ledger Shredder. It'll only get up to 3/5 next turn, so Shifting Ceratops is probably going to command some sort of Lightning Axe removal spell here, which they do not get. So we get the good block on Ledger Shredder here. We most likely get the Great Henge down. Hopefully we don't even give Shifting Ceratops reach. Although, I mean, if they fuck up that bad, we'll happily take a Ledger Shredder away from them, of course. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, so now with that land, we're very far around Spell Pierce here, so hopefully we don't even see that. They have one island. Oh, that's so beautiful. This... Take a look for how many Arclight Phoenixes they have. I see one... Oh, those are lightning. So 1, 2. Alright. Three Arclight Phoenixes. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some gaining life, maybe? Wow, okay. Do we do this guy? I think no right now, because we need those for the blocks here. So that's probably just pass turn. They're going to have a fat swing if they can get even more Arclight Phoenixes, because I did... Oh, they have a third now, so that's 9 damages in Arclight Phoenixes. Shifting Ceratops dies, which really sucks, because now we don't get the blocks on those. So that's 9 plus 7, that's... And actually plus 9. Wow, that's a lot. That's 18 freaking damage. I don't know if we're coming back from that. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get the, what's it called? The, unlicensed hearse. Yeah, on the top or bottom of our library. Bottom, I guess. Do we... Because we don't even have the, Yeah, it's probably just on bottom. We lose. Let me just... Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, let's just get into the next game as fast as possible, I think, right? And we also, we won't have Coven, because since this is 3 power 1, right? This is 3 power, so yeah. We're not going to get Coven unless we do both of these, and then we have no mana to really... Yeah, so that's just about it. Good game. We'll take a look at what we get. I am curious, but, I mean, yeah, they just did that. So that's pretty good for them, right? Yep, we'll do that. We'll do this. This, just to see what's going on down here. You know what? Screw it. Because they're gonna sit here now and pick through their cards. Yeah, good game. On to the next one. But yeah, not the best there. Is it Shifting Ceratops? That's the thing. I just don't know about him dying to freaking Lightning Axe like that. It could even be Kraul Harpooner, honestly. Because he could come in, right? Destroy target creature with flying? Most likely on the Ledger Shredders, unless their hand is very depleted, right? Because Arclight Phoenix is just going to come back from their graveyard, so we would need the unlicensed hearse for that play. Am I going to find that I didn't even put it in? Mulligan. Fine. Yeah, I mean, this ramps us right into this, and then we have nothing, but we pray to draw something. We're going to drop a land here. And we're going to help Llanowar Elf lives for 3 turns as we go first in game 3. The deciding match here up against Is It Phoenix as he decides whether or not to keep his first 7. So I guess it's iffy. Those are the most difficult ones where you sit there and you try to convince yourself one way or the other, and then the doubt starts creeping in. You know, like am I tipping the scales here with some mental gymnastics? You know, one way or wait, what the fuck? Oh, I meant to keep that. I'm so annoying. Oh, I'm so annoying. That really sucks. I just threw away the whole freaking series. Ugh. All right. That really sucks. I feel like a fuck. All right, let's go. Yeah, up against Steak Monster here. Let's do this. Yeah. Really happy that I pressed the blue button instead of the orange. Let's do this. Okay, that's nice. Not gonna lie. Definitely nice there. Augur of Autumn. Great Henge on the top. Sucks a little because that's going to be difficult to use for a little while, since it costs 9 minus X, where X is the greatest power among creatures we control. So not too much right now. That's nice to see. Okay, that's good. Wow. All right, Opt, let's see if they get... Because they don't know that we have the unlicensed hearse yet. They have not seen it. And I haven't seen a Braid in their deck yet. Oh, there's one. All right, so we do get a nice snipe on that one. Let's see, maybe they'll throw another one in. Boys. Not terrible. Yep, we'll drop that. Pass turn? Yep. Don't really see too much else happening there. How much is an hour gun? Okay, so we'll obviously we'll probably just do theirs. Because in an emergency scenario, we can use this to crew, right, and then really reduce the Great Henge's cost a lot. Okay. They're staring at unlicensed hearse. They hate it. Do I need to take anything out of their graveyard? I don't know. I'll just take that out. It looks like that was it. I don't know what that does. You can cast it from your graveyard. Oh, okay. Well, that's what the hell just happened there. All right, we didn't get a land, but you know what? Topiary Stomper is arguably better than a land at this precise second since it gives that counter to the Beastcaller. Thins out the library a little bit, which is super nice. No attacks past turn. No real sense in attacking into that. They hate the unlicensed hearse. Look at that. Look at that. And they're staring at the cards we got with it, too. They hate it. We're going to put that at the top, actually, so that we draw it and ramp a little more. I think that's probably okay. Once again, we do this. And actually, that would make the Great Henge castable. It doesn't really matter what we take here, so just those. Whatever. It just beefs up this guy. That's all we're doing there. Once again, because now we get another land. So, yep, and another creature cast there, because now we can attack with that. That's pretty cool. Get a nice forest there. Great Henge now castable, including the Llanowar Elf paying for it. Boom, we get an actual swing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Especially considering how this freaking Game 3 started. I can't believe I pressed the freaking mulligan. Okay, but we have Unlicensed Hearse untapped at instant speed, so they're going to have to be very picky and choosy when they drop their spells here. What did they do that on? Oh, on Quirion Beastcaller now. Okay, yep, that's smart. Reset the counters on that. That's good. We'll actually put that on top because it's a 2-mana spell. So after we cast the Great Henge, we can then use the Great Henge's 2 mana to cast that. Okay, they do drop that, which tells me that the Great Henge might get countered, which actually sucks. This. So maybe I'll play Quirion Beastcaller first. Because I don't want Great Henge countered. Especially sitting here top decking. Yeah, we don't need that counter at all. Yep, the instant speed response. Okay, they let that come down, but that don't mean a damn thing. Pass turn. We also have the Unlicensed Hearse open because this thing right here lets them recast spells from, like, their graveyard. Yep, they hard cast for the not foretell cost there. Behold the Multiverse. Please don't put down another lane. Damn it. Oh, they tapped out, boys and girls. They tapped out, so we're going to feed our Unlicensed Hearse, and then we're going to get the Great Henge resolved. That's beautiful. If we can draw a creature that has a 2 or a 1 mana cost so we can play it with the Great Henge, that is further. Did I even click either of those? I clicked both of them. Twice, as a matter of fact. A lot of clicking. Okay, well, do we hold that one back? No, I'd like to keep the Llanowar Elves untapped. Great Henge. You know what? Actually, should we attack with this? I think maybe not, because then they can get the Arclight Phoenixes out. Although, can they beat us? Hang on. 1, 2, could they get a lot of Arclight Phoenixes out and then deal 22 damage? I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to crew this. Because now they can do their Arclight Phoenixes, but that adds a maximum of what? 12 damage onto their side? These will get up to, a total of 7? They can deal 19 damage, and we have the Great Henge to gain us 2 life up to 22. And that's if they get all 4 Arclight Phoenixes in their graveyard and then bring them all back. Yep, there's one. That's incredible. They had that in their hand. Good on you. Great timing there. You're a pro, dude. Alright, that's annoying, but we tap it in response. We gain our precious life. Damn it. Alright, there's another one that sucks. Do we keep that on the top or bottom? We might need that on top. So now they get their Phoenixes back. Yep, very good. No +1/+1 counters there. Yeah, you better not attack with everything, dude. Alright, we get the Great Henge. That might be about it, though. I think we have to force lethal with this. So we attack with both of them, I would assume, right? Yeah. And we just have to pray that they can't get another Arclight Phoenix out, because right now they have 12 damage to us. Alright, definitely annoying, but we are looking pretty bad even if we survive this turn. They are digging for that card. Will they find it? They put one on bottom. Ugh. Well, I mean, we weren't attacking or blocking with it, but it was crewing the unlicensed hearse. Alright, we need some sort of creature gravy train here. Ugh. That's not it. Ugh. Dude, you're actually a fucking geek. Hang on. Jesus, dude. That's why I played the Boseiju. I wish I hadn't mulliganed that hand, but yeah, that was a silly misclick. That was very fatal. Alright, that's really good. On to the next one we go. Oh, man. That unlicensed hearse did work, but unfortunately it couldn't do it all there. Good game to that on that one unlicensed hearse, man. It had so many cards under it, too. It was an 8/8. And that was really nice because they have that really good 5 damage spell in Lightning Axe at instant speed, too. And they discard things like the Arclight Phoenix, which is, yeah, of course, exactly what they want. Super good card for them. So getting that thing above 5 was nice. And then definitely the one game we played it there, they didn't know to sideboard in a Braid, which I'm sure they have. Although, was that the first time that series that we had the Great Henge? I mean, if you see the Great Henge, you might... I don't know. Is it worth sideboarding in a Braid for just the Great Henge? It's a great card, but I don't know. Yeah, we have Llanowar Elves into this first, or into that. So yeah, this is good. That's probably Jugan defends the temple. So it gets into this guy the fastest. Okay, Reckless Stormseeker gives himself haste. We take that. Very good, very good. This... Right? Yeah, Jugan defends the temple, because it's not a creature spell, so now the Paradise Druid can also trigger this dude. It'd be very, very nice if all of our things live this turn. It looks like they actually get to haste Azeka's Chariot, which kind of sucks. I mean, thank God we at least have Silverback Elder to kill the Chariot, because it is an artifact. So they have tons of stuff on the field, though, which really sucks. Get the counters. Okay, that guy needs to live. We have 5 mana on the field. We have the 6th right here in the forest. So if we can get to our turn, we get a lot of triggers out of that dude. It looks like it will get to our turn. I am not risking that. We are taking that. There's no way they don't have a burn spell, right? Right, like play with fire for 1 mana would kill my guy, so there's no way we're doing that. When now we can just use his trigger here to destroy target artifact or enchantment. Alright, that's pretty nice, because we're actually going to have a bunch of stuff on the field now. No, decline, because we need as much stuff as possible right now. That's going to be Paradise Druid, or Llanowar. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter, actually, because 1 extra blocker. Does matter. Gain life. Decline. And this time, Gala Greeters can get a +1/+1 counter. Also, 4 life. +1/+1 counter. No, because that requires tapping the Dork, which we cannot afford to do right now, because we cannot have them going wide. They do have quite a bit on the field. We got up to 15 life, which is super nice. They're going to deal 3 damage with that, and then they're going to freaking crew it, which is really annoying. But at least they can't kill the Silverback Elder. So we get to destroy that thing. And then I don't know. Do they just concede right there? I mean, they don't have nothing to do here. They're going to attack with the Werewolf Pack Leader. Yeah, I don't know what they could still crew this thing for... It only crews for 3, my dude. That's just 2 cat tokens. Like, wow, you just pissed that turn away. Definitely oops. I don't know what that dude just did, but it's a big oops there. Poor guy. Almost as bad as me last game. That could just get the concession right there. Okay, it doesn't? Alright, good for him. Dude's got some balls to sit in here and take this. Yeah, there you go. I'm surprised he lasted for that much of it. Yeah, good game, good game. Okay, I mean... I think the Broken Wings is probably good here because of their little vehicles. I think that's probably about it. I kind of like Kogla because if we can get the attack off, that's freaking devastating. The problem is like, I think they're a little too fast, so Kogla might have to go. We do still have 4 Silverback Elders. I think I'll take Defiler of Vigor down to 3, as a matter of fact. And I kind of like Topiary Stomper. We're at 61 cards. Do I want anything else out? I'm kind of... Even like Vivien Reid here, the creature with flying, destroy target artifact, and enchantment, it's all good. Okay. Let's go with some extra artifact and enchantment coverage here. Oh, man, it's 1 land. If only we knew we were going to draw a land, it might be keepable. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a little slow, but we have Quirion Beastcaller, Broken Wings. We have Topiary Stomper, too. We'll get rid of probably Defiler and then hope and pray to get back into him, I think. Or just anything. I think we can't drop a land in there. Okay, that's not bad, all things considered. Might be a little tricky to activate its Coven. Wow, Lovestruck Beast, okay. This is going to be a hard game. I think next turn it's Topiary Stomper over the Augur of Autumn, since, you know, we drop a land, so we can't play one off the top. That sucks. So we have to kill that Azeka Chariot now before it starts getting ugly, which really sucks, because I'd like to... Okay. I'm not sure why he did that. Alright. Okay. That's, Do we wait until they crew this to, hit Broken Wings? I think yes. Alright, I was hoping they would crew with the cat tokens, but yeah, it doesn't make any sense to. We hit that one. So they still get a nice attack with the 2 tokens. That's 4 damage. We will take it. It sucks. But, you know what? It's better than them having this copying their tokens. Alright, that's not terrible. I think that's probably... Damn it, you know, because I was thinking Topiary Stomper, but now I actually think Augur of Autumn, and I shouldn't have dropped the land. I should have really waited there. Yeah, especially since we see the forest on top, so that kind of sucks. Nevertheless, Topiary Stomper's still a fine drop next turn. That sucks. I don't think that pulling the forest over would have made a big difference there. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, so we get that down. It's another forest. That's probably about it, right? Because what do we do now? We go like Topiary Stomper and they swing wide, right? Because we can only block 2 things. And then we just take, yeah, that's tons of damage there. So that's, yeah, don't even worry about that one. Good game. Okay. Damn. That was really fast with those things. I still kind of like where we're at here. Although maybe Vivien Reid could go in exchange for like a tail swipe. Like, we might need to get rid of some higher end stuff here. I think that's okay. The reason that Defiler of Vigor went out that time is since we put in a bunch of instants and sorceries instead of like green permanents, you know, and Defiler acts on when we cast green permanent spells. Jesus, dude. And this is actually one of my few decks where I'm running 24 lands. Shit. I mean, we do go first. This really kind of sucks, though. But going first, seeing something moderately coherent, and before I have to start, like, mulliganing down to 5. Yep, let's see how it goes. We'll do it. He mulligans down to 6, but he gets the first draw, so all good there. Okay, Quirion Beastcaller, that's good. It's a thing that we can do on our second turn. That is a phenomenal top deck. Because now we get Topiary Stomper. We get 2 immediate benefits out of Topiary Stomper in the land and the counter on this dude. That is extremely good, all things considered. That one turned around. I mean, it wasn't a bad hand, but it was not good. Reckless Stormseeker, they can give it haste. I don't know if they're attacking, though. Yeah, okay. Well, they might not like this, because we are going Topiary Stomper here. So now it's a 4/4. That's good. I think Llanowar Elves, too. Next turn, we can drop Augur of Autumn to make it a 6, and then fight it with Tail Swipe against something, bring it up to a total of 7. That is a good attack. We're not blocking that. I want as much capacity for mana. Should we drop one of our bigger creatures? We can even afford Kogla right now. We didn't get him. But we do get this on the field, which is going to give us Coven right away. So we'll actually play it before the Forest, just so I don't screw that up again. We have a Gala Greeters here. I'm still not dropping the Forest. I guess now I am. Although, do I play the Werewolf Pack Leader, or do I tail swipe their Reckless Stormseeker? I think I tail swipe the Reckless Stormseeker. All right, now they're forced to block with Llanowar Elves, which is a chump that, you know, takes away from their mana capacity. So that was good, I think. I think we kind of got handed the victory in game 3 there a little bit. Those top decks from the opening hand were, I mean, this dude is doing it right now. They can't even kill him now. They have to suffice for Augur of Autumn, which is actually very good. But we still get fat Werewolf Pack Leader onto the field, which is good. We're going to make Gala Greeters a 2/2. And I think we swing lethal there. I don't see what they do here. Good game. And he doesn't like it. Wow, that was definitely handed to us in Game 3 there. Not even gonna lie, dude. It was the top decks, man. Wow. Wow, good game. Okay, I think we'll go into a last series here, and I want to thank anyone who's with me as we approach Diamond, but we're definitely not going into it. Like, I'm not sitting there and facing Diamond until it's, somewhere towards the end of the month, and then I'll get to Diamond, and then I'll play Historic Brawl. And if you're enjoying your time at Big Fat MTG stream right now, the worst stream in the internet, hit me with that like. You know what? If you aren't subscribed already, hit me with that too. What are you doing if you're not subscribed to Big Fat MTG? Playing red-green things? Cool shit like dinosaurs. Big, fat, flying dragons. Ilharg, the raised boar from War of the Spark. Oh, boys and girls. 5-color Joda in Historic Brawl. Jishath in Historic Brawl. Yes, let's go Miram Sentinel Worm. My videos are organized into playlists. Check those out. Thank you for coming by. Let's hit the Llanowar Elves in our opening turn against that name as we start what's probably going to be the last series of the evening. That's why I hit you with the spiel there. You like my spiel? Is that Werewolf, Pack Leader, and this? Probably yes, because if both of the Llanowars live, we can drop a Defiler. And then have nothing after it, but, up against red, that's not terrible to get the Defiler out right after they drop their second mountain. Although that's annoying, because now their burn spells are going to deal -1/-1 counters. That is annoying. Alright, so, I think we attack. We can't give it the 5/3 or the +2/+0 so that it activates its own pack tactics there, unfortunately. So things are starting to look a little better for them since they killed our Dork there, which sucks. And now we lose the Dork and we get a minus counter on the Werewolf Pack Leader. That sucks. Alright, I mean, that's pretty good. It doesn't do too much on its own. I wonder if we save that for after Defiler of Vigor. Although it might mop up some burn spells. Maybe we should put it out. I don't know. We'll see. I think we lose this one. I think the only thing I can probably put into this deck is Tail Swipe. If they drop a Fable of the Mirror Breaker, okay, because I was thinking Artifact and Enchantment Destruction. That's an enchantment. That's getting destructioned. We'll probably block this, I think. We might have to here. I don't know if we have to, actually. Why don't we keep that open? Okay, I was hoping for a Llanowar Elf there so that we could play that after Defiler of Vigor. What is this? Whenever a player casts a spell with mana value 3 or less. Holy shit. Well, we have to block Hazoret, whatever the hell he's called. That, and probably this, I guess? Maybe not that. How much do we take? 5, 7? Let's just, yeah, 2 blockers, that's it. Alright, we get Jugan defends the temple, which isn't atrocious there. Oh, wait, wow, that just did that right like that. Yep, okay, good game, fuck it. Yeah, I mean, if he had that, we were not going to do anything with our 1 and 2 drops. Yeah, that was really good. Okay, I like that card. Broken Wings, definitely. 100%. And I like Tail Swipe, too, here. What do we take out? Defiler of Vigor? Kogla? Probably Vivien. I think you have to go. I love you, Vivien, but it's tough up against this guy. Augur of Autumn might even come down to 3. How are we doing? 60? Yeah, I like it. Let's go. Okay, so we took out a lot of the top end there, but we still have the 4 Silverback Elders because it kills artifacts and enchantments. It does everything, and even the 4 life against red aggro. Like if we start doing that, they're not going to be having a good day. Jesus, that's not terrible, to be perfectly honest. I think we keep it and hope for maybe like a land draw when we need it. They're mulliganing aggressively, but they can do that. They're a low to the ground red aggro, so they're considering this one. Wow, they mulligan down to 4, but they're red aggro, so they could probably play all the cards in their hand right now. Like, I'm not worried about them, and I hope you aren't either. They'll be fine. I think that's probably Werewolf Hack Leader, just to make it a little harder. Is it, or is it Gala Greeters? I think we might have to risk the Gala Greeters here for the treasure token after we drop the Pack Leader. Okay, we really hope that... Okay, they only get 2 of those. No blocks. A land now, please. Oh, that sucks. We needed the land. Alright, we have the treasure token. It doesn't make much of a difference now, but we would very much like to get the tail swipes on one of these things. They obviously have a burn spell there. You shouldn't have hesitated, man. Okay, that's annoying, but it soaks up burn for us. So, you know, like, fine overall. I think we need the treasure token, but I want to tail swipe those things. We might need to tail swipe this with the Paradise Druid, though, so maybe we play that. Do we attack? Yeah, I think we do attack. Okay, that's definitely annoying that they have that, which is like a lot of the stuff they need now, but they might only attack with one of these things here, because they might need to block with that. Wow, they attacked with both. Alright, yeah, we'll take that. It's annoying, but this is what, 4 right now? Wow, the land. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think we might just drop this and then attack Chandra for 1. Wow. Gala Greeters treasure token actually coming into play there. Do we attack that? Yes.
You're really cramping my style.
We're looking pretty good here, all things considered. Hazoret gets blocked. That's no problem. They might not even attack. If they do, they get 2 damage. They do not like it. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that's probably this. Is it that? It could be, but then I can't play a spell afterwards. Maybe it's just tail swipe on a... Yeah, I think it's tail swipe. Let's see, on a... Is it tail swipe? Yeah, let's do a tail swipe there. Takes away from their damage potential. Now we can do Topiary Stomper. I like him. Let's look at the top 5 cards, actually. I think we're... Do we... Or, you know what? That might be a little greedy. Let's gain the 4 life. I've been burned by my greed before. I think maybe I should take it easy there. Alright. I'm kind of okay with just going back in. I would imagine this dude is too. Alright. Let's finish up the last series of the evening. I want to thank you all for stopping by again, of course. If you haven't already, leave that like on the stream. Helps get the video out to more people. Thank you so much. We keep this. Llanowar Elves, Gala Greeters. Got a tail swipe. Nice. Llanowar Elves probably just dies. So I think we actually pass turn. Right? Because if Llanowar Elves just dies, what if I play Llanowar Elves and then... That's mad annoying. Do we kill that thing? I think I have to kill this guy. All right. I mean, the good news is we can hold open Broken Wings until they cast a spell that this will deal them damage. Yep.
I won't stop fighting till the people are safe again. Aw,
Wow. Okay, well, at least we got them to damage themselves by that a little bit. We also took a shitload of damage, and we're about to take 2 more, which sucks. Not from the attack, but from this. That thing just did a lot of damage. They should be happy with it. I think that was a good job. I would love it if that thing survived, because then we could get the 2 life off of Silverback Elder. It's still a while until we start profiting off of gain 4 life Silverback Elder. They got plenty of cards in hand. It could just be a whole bunch of burn spells. Come on, Gala Greeters. I'm rooting for you, buddy. All right, you know what? Gala Greeters just took 3 damage away from our face. That tells me they are worried to death about our life gaining. Did they just miss lethal next turn? Wouldn't they be able to just plus that? Right? They better have drawn the lightning bolt. No, they did not. They did not. Can't they get like card advantage with this thing? Can't they? Yeah. Oh, we hope to God that they don't get exactly what they want there. If they tap out with Ramunap Ruins, that is not enough. Is that enough? Does that have a... Oh, wow, that's it. Okay, good game. Yep. All right, very good, very good. Damn. Oh, we were so close to. But, I mean, that's how it is against Red, right? Oh, it's down to the freaking wire. It's like that for them every game. We just experience that sometimes. But thank you all for stopping by. Oh, had a good time playing Green Stompy. I love this deck. I'm going to play it tomorrow. I also didn't invest those mythic rare wild cards into the Silverback Elder and the rares into the Defilers to not play this shit. So, I hope you're enjoying it because I like playing this deck, man. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for any likes on the stream. If you're still here and you didn't rip your hair out when I got that fucking mulligan in that game, oh, man, God bless you.